Part custom properties are a powerful tool that, at the low end, make adding and updating part information quick and easy. And at the high end, can drastically reduce redundant data entry downstream in your manufacturing process. More on that later. First, we're going to do a quick review of creating and displaying custom property data in a drawing. First things first, we need to add a property to the part file that we'll use later. As a best practice, this should be done in the part templates available to all of your users so everyone is working from the same information. This is critical if you hope to use this data further down your value stream. Custom properties can be accessed here. You'll notice the material and weight properties are being pulled directly from the SOLIDWORKS model. If your custom property describes some physical attribute of your model, SOLIDWORKS can calculate it and update it automatically for you. In this case, we're going to add a property for surface area, which will use the calculated value, and finish, which will be manually populated. Next, we'll create a sheet format that incorporates our new data. I'm going to use an existing drawing format to save time. Adding a view of the part with our new properties helps us with error checking. Right-click somewhere on the sheet and select Edit Sheet Format. There's already a location in our title block for Finish, so I'm going to add a note in that location that will display that property. In the Note Manager, select the Link Property icon and select our new property. For the surface area, I'm going to create a note outside the title block and use the same Link Property icon to select the surface area. We're now ready to save our new sheet format. As with any custom template, the best practice is to locate the new template outside the installation files for SOLIDWORKS. Save the new sheet format, and it's ready to use. Let's test our new template. I've already added the custom properties to this gripper tip model, so I'll simply create a drawing from it. We'll need to add our new template in the properties of the drawing, and we see our custom properties are populated. Just as a double check, I'll go back to the part file and modify the finish. Switching back to the drawing, you'll see that the finish is updated in the drawing. I mentioned earlier this data can be pushed downstream in our manufacturing process. SOLIDWORKS PDM gives us a platform to manage, display, and format our part and assembly data in a way that allows our ERP system to retrieve critical part data that can be used in purchase orders and work instructions further down our process, reducing duplicate manual data entry, saving time, and reducing the risk of human error. Guys, I hope you found that tech tip useful. If you did, hit the subscribe button down below to be kept up to date with the latest in SOLIDWORKS news. If you'd like to learn more about streamlining your downstream manufacturing processes using information from your design data, reach out to your local MLC CAD systems representative. And, as always, thanks for watching.